Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Ashton Jeanty is the Heisman favorite. How he compares to all-time great running backs. Before Boise State's Saturday night game with Utah State had even finished, junior running back Ashton Jeanty had become the odds-on favorite to win the 2024 Heisman Trophy. By halftime of the 62-30 victory, Jeanty had 186 yards and 3 touchdowns on just 13 carries. And that was all the action he'd see in the blowout, as he rested the entire second half after opening the game with a 63-yard rushing touchdown on Boise State's first offensive play, and adding a 75-yard score early in the second quarter. Before the season started, Jeanty was mentioned by some as a dark horse Heisman candidate, but he wasn't on the radar of oddsmakers. Unsurprisingly, the preseason top 8 favorites for the trophy were all quarterbacks. That position has dominated the award recently, led by Quinn Ewers of Texas. Fast forward a couple of months, and the top 2 Heisman candidates aren't even quarterbacks. Jeanty leads the way, narrowly ahead of Colorado's two-way star, Travis Hunter. Yahoo Sports has Jeanty at +200 and Hunter at +300 to win the award. FanDuel has Jeanty at +270 and Hunter at +330. An non-quarterback hasn't won the Heisman since Alabama wide receiver Devonta Smith took the prize in 2020. 20 of the 24 Heisman winners this century have been quarterbacks, and the last running back to win it was Alabama's Derrick Henry in 2015. He is still one of the NFL's top running backs, now with the Baltimore Ravens. After an electric start that's seen Jeanty pick up 1,027 rushing yards and 16 rushing touchdowns, the junior could even challenge a Barry Sanders record that seemed untouchable. The NFL Hall of Famer rushed for 2,628 yards and 37 TDs in 1988 at Oklahoma State, his Heisman-winning season. Coincidentally, it was also his junior season, and his final year of college football. Jeanty became the first player to reach 1,000 yards this season with his first half performance against Utah State, and Boise State coach Spencer Danielson said he has no doubt that Jeanty will be in New York for the Heisman Award Ceremony on December 7 as a finalist. Relentless Danielson said when describing the 5'9", 215-pound superstar after Jeanty's 4-touchdown performance against Washington State last month. Absolutely relentless. Even Chris Petersen, former Boise State head coach and now Fox Sports analyst who was in Boise last week, said he had never seen a player like Jeanty. Not wanting to jinx the Broncos' Heisman chances, Petersen wouldn't speculate on the award, saying it was almost blasphemy to talk about it right now. So through 5 games, how does Jeanty compare to some famous Heisman-winning running backs? Here's how the numbers stack up. It's also worth noting that Jeanty has effectively played only 4 games, having sat out the second half against Portland State and the second half of the Utah State rout.